What is the worst possible way to get rejected? Benji 97 posts. Not a rejection, but when we were in college, a girl I had been friends with throughout high school said, "Ben, I used to fancy you a few years back, but my standards have gone up since then." She said that in front of all our other friends. Fortunately, I found the whole thing hilarious. Replies. Say you almost fancied her too, since your standards have actually dropped, but not quite low enough. I'm sure he did say this in the shower later, where all arguments are won in mic drop fashion. And all the shampoo bottles cheered and clapped. Dickie Schmidt 33 posts. I went on a first date with a girl. We had a nice dinner and really seemed to be hitting it off. We decided to visit a jazz club after dinner. Some guy started flirting with her when she was on her way to the ladies' room. It continued when she was on her way back. The dude then posted up nearby and just kept looking at her and winking at her while she was sitting at the table with me. She excused herself and went over and started talking to the guy. I was hopeful that it was a "what the hell is your problem, dude" conversation. But no, soon they were laughing and joking and exchanging numbers. When I decided to call it a night, she thanked me for dinner and said she was going to hang out a bit longer. Let's look at the replies. Holy crap, ouch. That sucks so badly. I'd be completely emotionally disturbed for like the next week and a half after that happens to me. Make it a year. Project Glue posts. I was in middle school and these group of girls convinced me to ask out a guy I like because they said he liked me back. They helped me get all dressed up and look nice. Then, at lunchtime, they brought me to him, and as they stood around and watched me, before I could even say anything, the guy completely rejected me in front of everyone. And everyone started laughing at me. One of the girls said out loud, "Ew, why would he ever like you? No one does." Middle school was not a pleasant time for me. Replies. Sounds like they went to him and told him to reject you before they went and brought you there. As I have witnessed with my sister, schoolgirl groups are vicious cliques. Yeah, see, the way around that is you have to be more vicious than them. A lot of women never grow out of that, by the way. I'm 40 and have been treated like this by other women in their freaking 50s and 60s. It's so disappointing. El Tabarino posts. One time, I had a date with a girl I knew through mutual friends on a Friday night. About an hour before the date, she texts me that her dad had a massive heart attack and she needs to go to the hospital. Later that night, she posted pictures on Instagram of her out with some friends. She gave her dad a fake heart attack to get out of going on a date with me. Ugh. And just to preemptively answer the person who comments, what if she posted old pictures while out in the hospital? No. One of the people she was out with was the friend of mine who set us up in the first place, and it was definitely from that night. Let's take a look at the replies. How did she see that working out considering you have mutual friends? Your friend doesn't sound like a friend. Ugh, people are so lame about that kind of stuff. Just say that you want to cancel. You don't even have to explain yourself. Hey, thanks for the invite, but I changed my mind. Hope you have fun. Maybe I'll see you around. And people will get the hint. You don't want to go out with me. Fine. Best of luck to you. Lil Vance posts. Well, I never thought I'd share this, but I liked a girl in middle school. I confessed to her before going to a new school in a different state due to moving. The day I told her, she said, "Ew, that's gross," then started laughing. A few months passed and I'm enjoying my new school and went to visit my grandparents, and I get a call from the same girl who said I was gross. She called and said she was sorry and wanted to give it a shot. I said sure. And lo and behold, she starts laughing and says she can't believe that worked. She started teasing me for believing that would happen, or that she'd want that. Replies, "That's messed up. She's got some issues." Poison ivy. The first time a girl ever asked me out, they did the same thing. I turned down the next two girls to ask, one of which I liked a lot, because my self-esteem was so low. I found out years later they were both being serious. This thread makes me wonder just how many people enjoy being little sociopaths in their spare time. Or maybe that's just middle school in general. Thrashing Kaiju posts. I was 12. All my classmates pushed me to confess to my crush, who was standing on the stairs. Everyone was staring at me as I, in my prepubescent anxiety, managed to blurt out, "I love you!" while holding my arms up. She put on the deepest expression of disgust I've ever seen, and I run away. Fun times. Replies. Sounds like the thing you would randomly remember at 3 a.m. I had the opposite. I was 12. I liked a guy. He liked me back. We agreed to meet for ice cream. I waved goodbye and walked away, and then he yelled after me, "I love you!" It freaked me out so much I had too much anxiety to show up for the ice cream date. It just felt like more than I was ready for, and I didn't want the strong emotions so early. I still feel bad about standing him up though, 20 years later. I'm not saying she liked you, but that type of scene is pretty much guaranteed to go badly. She was probably more embarrassed than grossed out. Oh my god, this did make me laugh though. We had no idea how to court each other in middle school. Not the smoothest way to ask someone out. You probably startled her and she didn't know what to do. As much as I found some of these to be funny, others were just a little too tragic to laugh at. I've had my fair share of awkward moments as well, and I think we all do. We just try to brush it off and forget about it, if we can. Anyway, thanks for watching me, Vecia. If you like this video, please consider subscribing with us. I'll see you soon. Bye!